Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. I give that one to Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and all them boys, but again, it's just I don't think Eli Manning, to me, screams generational Hall of Famer type.
You think
talent.
of Eli Manning, you don't think of one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game.
I think of his brother when you ask me who.
Of course, I love Peyton.
It's the general, man. Speaking of Peyton, I was listening to Pat McAfee's show the other day, and he was talking about Peyton Manning kicking Austin Collie off the field when he was a rookie.
Oh my God.
I was dying, dude. It was so funny. Like, you have to watch that if you haven't seen it yet. So funny.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't seen that, go look that up of Boston Collie getting kicked off the field for trying to do a one-handed catch when he could have got two hands on it.
Yeah, Peyton Manning.
It's like being sent to his room by the dad.
Pat McAfee said he came off the field, saw Austin Collie sitting by himself with his head between his hands.
He's like, what are you doing, man? You're supposed to be in there. He's like, well, Peyton just kicked me off the field. I'm like, I'm not supposed to be out here.
Well, who was the coach at that point? Was it
Dungy or was it Jim Caldwell?
It's Caldwell.
I think it was Jim Caldwell.
It was Jim Caldwell at that point. He's like, what did Jim say? He's like, does it matter?
Peyton
Manning kicked me off the field.
Almost ended Austin Collie's
career for a one-handed. If he gets trying to catch it with one hand.
God.
Speaking of Pat McAfee, I was also listening to him talk about that whole 100%er could have scored a touchdown in Pittsburgh thing.
Yeah.
Did you see when he was talking to Ike Taylor the other day?
No, tell me about it.
All right. So the whole story about him, he could have scored a touchdown, but Troy Polamalu ruined his career because he went into the C-gap out of nowhere.
He's never done the C-gap his whole career.
Never done it in his entire life. So he's talking to Ike Taylor, and he's like, Ike, tell me, why did he do this? And he goes, well, I don't know if you know this or not, but Polamalu was really strong in his faith. So I'm pretty sure Jesus talks to him and tells him, hey, they're going to go here.
Because I would go here. You know?
Right. Like, once the quarter, he tells them, like, hey, go ahead and jump over the line. They're going on 3.
No, the coaches never saw it. No one ever saw it, but he saw it. And
Yep.
just hopped in the C gap on a time where they were going in that freaking gap.
Yep. Yeah.
That's a Hall of Famer.
That's a Hall of Famer. That's a difference maker on the field. I mean, Eli Manning in his prime, I still don't want him on the Bucs.
No.
Now, all right, hold on, let me tell you that. We had Josh Freeman during Eli Manning's prime.
Yeah, that's true. We had Josh Freeman.
But overall, he's not my franchise guy. He's not the guy that I want to come in.
Was he addicted to drugs? Was he a cocaine addict or something like that?
Yeah, he had so many problems.
Yeah, no, man. Like, he had such a good upside.
Yeah, there was.
He was Jameis without the picks. He didn't throw a lot of picks.
Without the talent. He didn't quite have the talent.
He had almost 5,000 yards passing, though.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. The guy had potential.
The guy was athletic. I mean, he was a second-round pick.
They were saying he was apparently dealing with mental health issues.
Yeah, which, you don't know. I mean, that's so...
Mental health issues, drug addiction. There was one story out there that he was in the closet and people on the team were messing with him about it and stuff like that. Like, there were a lot of problems going on with that guy, and if that's the case, I feel really bad for the guy. Like, he shouldn't get messed with for that.
Being gay is not wrong.
Right, there's nothing wrong with it.
It's a cultural thing in the NFL, you know.
It's the macho tough guy.
Yeah.
But, and I don't know if he was, and I don't want to
speculate and say that he was, because that's just rumor.
It was a rumor that I heard.
These are not our words or our thoughts.
Right, exactly. I want to make it very clear. Do not sue us.
Saying that these are not our words.
I'm just saying it was a rumor that we heard at the time. But there was a lot. I mean, the mental health aspect of it, and you feel bad. It's kind of like what's happening with Antonio Brown right now.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown is derailing his career, and I kind of feel bad about it.
I do, but it's weird because
I gotta refill my beer.
Refill your beer.
New beer.
Like,
switch from the Coors Light to Yingling.
He's just, I mean, where were we at about Antonio Brown?
Antonio Brown. I feel kind of bad about the fact that he had.
I feel kind of bad, but like he's doing it to himself. But he's kind of going off the deep end, man. Like,
right. Like what happened? Why?
Burfict hit happened.
That did happen.
God, that happened.
Burfict killed him.
He was kind of never the same after that.
Yeah, he changed a lot after that hit.
He really did.
Burfict a hell of a player, man. He would have been so Burfict 10 years ago in the NFL in the late 90s. I guess it's 20 years ago now. Jesus.
It really is.
In the late 90s, early 2000s, Burfict would have been a Hall of Fame linebacker.
But it just, yeah.
It's the era that he is an old school linebacker playing a new school game.
If you play in the 80s like that with like Mike Singletary and like Lawrence Taylor, like those are all Burficts.
Yeah. Lawrence Taylor was doing cocaine and trying to hurt you.
He was trying to murder people.
Yeah. Oh, except for when he broke Joe.
Did he literally kill somebody?
Yeah. Except for when he broke Joe Thyson's leg, he did look like he was worried about that.
Well, yeah,
one.
it broke in half, and that's gruesome.
Yeah, it was nasty. But
even my profession, I don't like seeing that kind of stuff. like bones out. That stuff gets me.
It's rough. There's a couple things, and that's definitely one
that
of them.
and phlegm. Ugh.
Ugh. Oh, phlegm.
Yeah, phlegm's gross, man.
Sounds awful.
Like people have trach cheese and all that. Like, ugh.
All right, so I'm never switching into the medical field. I'm out. Done. Damn, we got off topic.
Craig, people are nasty. People come in the hospital. I'm like, what does your house look like? Because you are disgusting. Like, your body is just covered in dirt. And you are not homeless. Why are you so dirty?
Why are you so nasty?
Why are you so dirty?
So, all right, I got a story for you going off. We're getting off on a tangent, but I got to tell you this story real quick. So, you remember how it was 2016 when Dylan and I started that furniture delivery?
Yeah.
So, we started the furniture delivery and repair business. We started that in 2015.
Dude, that was 5 years ago.
Yeah, I was making
I feel like that was last year.
No, dude, I've been with my job, not doing insurance now for 3 years. In 8 days, it'll be 3 years.
Crazy. Wait, sorry.
No, yeah. So 2016, we were delivering furniture, and it was all high-end furniture. We were delivering a $5,000 recliner. Okay, recliner had USB ports in it, lights, heat, vibrations, the whole thing, dude. It was like the Mac deck. If you could picture everything that you would want in a recliner, that's what this chair is.
Yeah.
All right. So we get the address. We pull up. First, there's like 3 cars buried in grass over here with no engines. Okay, so already I'm kind of like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Trash all over the yard. Soda bottles, cans, beer bottles. There was like a Subway wrapper on the ground that was like, it looks like it became part of the porch.
Eating at Subway in general.
Oh, that steak and cheese sandwiches with the Chipotle salad.
I feel like you get it anywhere else. Subway.
Oh yeah, you could definitely get a better
Quiznos or Firehouse or Publix, pub subs, man.
Quiznos, they're out of business.
Quiznos out of business?
What year are you living in?
I haven't gone to Quiznos.
Quiznos went out of business in like 2006, bro.
Get out of here! No, they haven't.
Yes, the hell they did.
You're out of your mind.
Where's my phone at? Where is my phone
at?
It's
right there. Grab it. It's up there. Grab it.
Hold on a second.
No, it didn't.
I promise.
2006.
I promise you, bro.
Greg, it's 2020.
Quiznos went out.
14 years ago.
Quiznos went out of business so long ago.
No, you're out of your mind.
Anyway, so we pull up to this house. The whole thing's caving in. The walls are caving in. It's just nasty as hell. The guy's like, "Oh yeah, my son must have ordered me the chair."
Okay.
We walk into the house. Trash piled knee high.
Like trash. Like
trash. Dirty toilet paper. There is a bucket of human feces in the corner.
Like how do you
live like this?
I don't know. Was he like a big guy? Like
No.
a hoarder or
No,
something?
he was. I mean, he was a hoarder. He was definitely a hoarder.
Was he like obviously, yeah. Was he like wheelchair bound or something?
No,
like,
perfectly healthy guy in his 50s.
Just didn't want to walk to the bathroom. Just pooped.
I don't know what it was. So, anyways, we drop the chair off and we got to plug the chair in. Dylan plugs the chair in. A spark of electricity goes off and it shoots the plug out of the chair and smacks Dylan in the face. So we are like, all right, well, we're leaving here. A couple hours later, we get a call. Hey, guys, I never got my chair. We delivered it to the wrong house.
So that guy, that's why he had no idea why he had that chair.
Yeah, so we had to go back to this nasty-ass house and pick this chair back up and deliver it to the correct house.
Oh, that's gross.
Craziest thing was it actually was the guy's son who ordered the chair. The son was like a lawyer or something, lived in a mansion. I'm talking about pristine. He had a maid cleaning the house while we were there.
That's awesome.
How does that happen? How does your dad get like that and you're like this?
That's weird.
Yeah. But we got off on a tangent.
When he quit this guy of business, I think you're way out.
Hold on. Between 2007 and 2009, 1,000 Quiznos stores closed. Officially, the last store closed in 2012.
Get out of town, really?
I'm not lying to you, bro.
Damn, that's crazy. oh, we got to return. He's gone. He's gone.
Oh, no, he's not. He's going to get caught.
No.
Yeah, pushed out of bounds. So close. So close. That was the biggest one so far?
That was the farthest return so far. And that was a kickoff, too. He just found a crease.
So we were talking about AB, though.
Who?
AB, Antonio Brown.
Yes.
Did you see what he posted on Facebook yesterday?
No, I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
Instagram or something. One of those social media sites. He apologized to the Steelers and asked to come back.
Asked to come back to the Pittsburgh or
To
the
Pittsburgh.
NFL?
To Pittsburgh. Specifically Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's like, no. Mike Thomas could be like, are you out of your mind? I mean, they need receiver help. I mean,
He said something along the lines of, I'm sorry I was such a distraction for all those years. I really hope that I can come back and make you guys proud. Something like that.
like you... No, because you burned every bridge you had there with the quarterback and with Juju. Like, they hate you.
Yeah.
Like, you talked so much crap about them. Why would they... Did he catch it? No,
Nope,
it's a bad
dropped it.
throw.
Why would they bring you back?
Nah, I'm not going to touch you. No one's going to touch that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the NFL. It's a business. Someone might. It's usually Dallas. They pick everybody up.
Yeah. But, I mean, at this point, I don't even know if he's getting away. Or if he's probably going to serve some jail time for this whole beating up the delivery guy thing.
I've heard somewhere it's like he can get life in prison.
Yeah, so, all right, what it was...
Life for that?
Life. It wasn't just the beating up. So, guy delivered furniture. And something along these lines. He delivered furniture down to his South Florida home. When he got there, AB didn't want to pay the bill.
Yeah.
Took a bunch of the stuff and didn't want to pay the bill for it. So the guy, I don't remember the exact details, but he left, came back, and Antonio Brown's trainer is there with him now, and he's still trying to collect the bills. And Antonio Brown and his trainer kicked the hell out of this guy, put him in the hospital. So they got the battery charge, right? They also got burglary charges because they stole a bunch of stuff, even though it was his stuff.
Yeah.
And the burglary with the battery charge upgrades it to a maximum life sentence. Something along those lines.
He's not gonna get that. That's
No,
just
he's the camera just cut out for a second. So he is potentially facing a life sentence. He's not going to get it, but I do like what the judge is doing. The judge is making him go through mental health evaluations,
100%,
which he needs desperately, and making him go through drug and rehab. That was a hell of a throw.
Receiver number 3, love it.
Yeah.
Love receiver in single-digit numbers.
Single-digit numbers is insane.
Absolutely
The NFL needs to embrace that. I think it's
God, that'd be
sick.
awesome.
I want to see, like, realistically, outside of offensive and defensive linemen, I don't think it should matter what number you should wear.
Yeah. If you're a receiver, you want to wear number 4.
I would love to see a middle linebacker wearing number 9.
That's just so intimidating. As a
It is.
quarterback.
It's terrifying.
You look over the other side and you see their 6'2", 250 linebackers wearing number like 6. You're like, jeez.
It
makes them better.
was it Derek Brown, the Auburn defensive tackle? Was he wearing like number 9 or something?
I think he was. And then Perfect, when he was at Arizona State, you wore number 7.
Right.
Like,
that's
God,
so intimidating.
That's so awesome.
You know how hard you have to be to wear single-digit numbers on
Middle
linebacker?
linebacker. Notre Dame had a guy, Lewis Nix. He wore number 1 at the nose guard position.
That's sick.
And he was like 320 pounds. He was huge.
I love it.
I absolutely love it.
I know. Now, in the NFL, I get it because you need to distinguish who's eligible and who's not.
Oh, I can't disturb. What's happening?
Damn, Ryan, I'm trying to record a show here. Anyways, we were talking about AB and all the crazy stuff that happened, but you're saying the perfect hit is what you think changed him?
Yeah.
I mean, that was a hell of a hit. I think he's got the, what's the thing called? The TBE or whatever?
CTE?
CTE.
Oh, for sure. He has it for sure. 100% has it.
Yeah.
Because he was never really the same after that.
I would like for the guy to get another chance one day. It just, like I said, I almost feel bad for him because he was a guy who had everything, and the way he's acting isn't normal. There's something
It's erratic.
wrong.
Like, it's erratic behavior.
Right. If it was just that he was always an ass and always this insane.
But the question is, like, was he always kind of an ass, and the money and
Now it's
fame
making
kind of,
it
like,
right.
like,
I mean,
out, you know?
he did get in trouble. I forget where he was going. He was going somewhere else outside of. He wasn't
Before
going to
Central Michigan.
Before Central Michigan, he was going somewhere else, and he got in a fight or something like that. He also almost got kicked off the team at Central Michigan at one point.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the way he's acting, there's something wrong. I hope the guy gets some help.
I mean, he's a once in a lifetime.
He would have been a Hall of Famer.
He would have been a Hall of Famer. He's a once in a lifetime. He's a generational receiver. Like, the
Right.
dude was the best receiver in the game. Fantasy, just God.
Yeah.
Absolute fantasy.
Everyone
God.
fought for him in the fantasy leagues. But I don't know, man. It's
Hope he gets the help he needs. He needs it.
yeah. That's why I said I'm glad the judge is giving him the mandatory mental health evaluations and the drug rehab. He needs it.
On a lighter note, I am excited about football in February.
Yes.
I'm excited.
You want to know how bitter I am that I missed the first half of the very first XFL game because I was at a youth cheerleading competition? I was so mad, bro.
Like, I'm watching football in February, and I'm going to watch it for at least 10 more weeks. 12 more weeks.
Is it 12 weeks?
12 weeks is you have 10 weeks and you have 2 playoff weeks.
I love
They
it.
said you could possibly play 12 games. Like, that's 12 weeks of football.
I just hope, because right now they're putting on a great product. The defense needs to shore up. Defense is
It'll get better.
It will. I mean, we were talking about it earlier and how they were practicing on high school fields and stuff a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, like, they'll get better.
But I just hope it doesn't go the way of the AA.
I just don't want it to fold. I mean, even the XFL folded, in 2001, by the way, is when they played.
Yeah, but they weren't playing real football. It was gimmicky.
That was weird. Like, there was no coin toss. It was like you had to wrestle for the ball in midfield.
Right.
You could have, like, weird names in your back.
He Hate Me, which was pretty cool. But overall, I like the idea that they're actually putting together a real football game, and it's not... They were trying too hard, I think, the first time around to make it more of a WWE thing.
Yeah. And you have Oliver Luck as the president, Andrew Luck's dad.
Yep.
So could we see Andrew Luck in the XFL?
No. So he left...
Just saying he'd dominate right now.
It wouldn't even be close. He would win every game. He's that good. I saw somebody talking about Andrew Luck possibly making a return to the Colts. I mean, that's the Colts to the Patriots. But the Colts still own the rights to Andrew Luck. So if he were ever returned to the NFL,
They have to let him go.
They would have to let him go or trade him.
Yeah.
And they're not going to let
trade
him go.
him to New England.
And they're not going to trade him to New England.
Because he will win a ring there.
All the rings.
Every ring.
He would
win all the
yeah,
rings.
Yeah. I mean...
You give Andrew Luck that brain.
Yeah.
Belichick.
Yep.
He's an engineer major at Stanford. Like, he's an engineer.
He's some sort of special architecture.
Is it architecture or engineering?
Both.
Smart.
Architectural engineering.
It's just smart. It's just
It's ridiculous. He went to Stanford. Like, when it tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
The brain on this guy. Dang, Ashley.
I know, I'm doing my podcast.
Like, you just stop. You ain't burn a timeout?
Yeah.